what's up? Name is Gently on One and it's game time. Let's play something. Like seriously, please no more disconnects AT&T / Splatoon servers / RNG connection manager. Just being like, no, you've played enough. Go offline. Go beat some single player games. Oh boy. I'm telling you, the RNG is favoring triggerfish. Like, I get it. It's new. Let me play something else. Alright. About equal weaponry. They have a bit more paint coverage, but we have a bit more fight potential. Because we have a normal splatter shot. Or was that us? I would glance down. I will. We have a guy with a normal splatter shot. So that's going to be some fight potential. But this isn't Call of Duty. Fight potential is not the most important thing. The most important thing is rather obviously territory control. Thank you for the free points. Like, this is how I feel about ink strikes in base. If there's not anyone there and you're not trying to hit them, why are you just putting stuff in their way? Because you want to try and like trick people into super jumping into a dangerous situation or something, to where you can then take them out and claim their territory for free. No, I'm good. Bye-bye. Alright, they're winning. We can bring it back. We can bring it back. It's not too hard. I just have to not be bad at the game. So we're not going to be able to bring it back because I'm bad at this game. Nah, I'm good at this game. This game is mostly strategy, which is half of why I like it. Because it's like, it's not like how good are you at shooting, it's where are you shooting. You need to be in the right spot at the right time. And then with the right gear. It's a meta optimization. You can say using the generally used equipment set. Or remembering that you can paint the tops of boxes while your teammates cannot because they have a roller. Important stuff. We are in danger. Of course we are. It can't ever be easy, can it? Yeah, the towers are down. Or the towers are down. The gates are down. The gates into the towers are down. See if we can't freelo walk into the towers. Freelo walk into the towers confirmed. Outfought, but the ground damaged me. Alright, but we are doing the damage. I'll clean up base. Raiding party can raid. As long as we keep it together, team. Or keep it separate, actually. Just one of the many interesting things about this game, never group up. Because if you do, everybody's trying to paint the same turf and nobody's going to get any points. Bye-bye. Fire the torpedoes. Normally I would save that until it said match over, because then they can't do anything about it, but we need the burst. I think this is going to be a close one. And then like that's about the average. It's like 700 on like splatter shot. Splatter shot junior is about 900. Arrow spray is like 1200, which is why I like arrow spray, because it's so fast for like level grinding, and then when you hit top level, it's money grinding for all the fresh to death styles, and it helps win because when you get loads of points for your loads of money, you also are scoring loads of turf for your team. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. I think Django turned on us. Django was unchained and then decided, no, I'm turning on my former comrades. It's Red Dead Redemption, although nobody was forcing him to. Although I guess Nintendo was forcing him to, because it's like, nope, you're on this team now. Bye-bye. please turn around and repaint that turf you just painted. That's the other thing. Ink strikes. Remember, ink strikes are valuable even if you immediately lose the area, because they will distract you because you have to repaint and take back what you've lost, but the problem comes when you put it in like a place that it's really easy to reclaim, like when you just fire at their like spawn point. It's like while they're doing the dive into squid form, they can cover that up before they get moving. So like, just big fail. Always look behind you, because then you can paint an area like that you missed. We're currently losing, apparently. Having slight trouble believing in this statement. The truthiness of this statement is being called into question. How does this make you feel? They didn't even paint like half of their... Just, oh boy. How is the game being like danger when they don't even have the freelo painted? This is all 100% freelo, and they didn't paint it. Like, the fact that I'm back here, I find this insulting. Why am I allowed to be back here? Like, I should not be back here. I should have nothing to do with any of this. And now I'm just going to turn around and take back everything you took and just laugh. Like, what are you... This enemy team is disappointing me. Just extremely. I'm just disheartened by what I'm seeing. My team's not doing much better either. Oh, out arrow sprayed. Like, this match is so disappointing. Everybody having no idea how basic Splatoon mechanics work. Splatoon strategy. Like, paint your... Somebody needs to paint your base. I know I made the comment that I love when people don't paint the base, but that's because I'm there. That means they're leaving it for me. It's not that the base goes unpainted, it's that I get it. But it shouldn't go unpainted. And they can't do anything about it. Freelo. There we go. Thank you, team. But, like, that was a disappointing set of plays on both sides. Obviously, I don't mean me because I was cleaning it up, but, like, wow. 17-19. Even without the win, that's 14-19. I got 1,400 points. You have to add together multiple people from the enemy team to get my non-boosted score. What is this? I don't even... I would just like to reiterate that if anybody would like to complain, but this is supposed to be a kid's game, it's like, yes, I understand, but remember, like, like in the first or second episode of this session, I told you that I taught my 4, 8, and 8-year-old brothers to play this game, and they're doing better than these people. Like, those, like, my boys, they are, under the intended age, like, for this game, and they're still out playing people who are probably older than them, maybe as old as I am. Like, I'm sorry. I can't... You deserve to be BM'd at that point. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I am not sorry at all. I probably should be sorry, but I'm not sorry. Especially not for that. Sorry, not sorry, Jake. You stood in the way and you fell for it, and you, sir. I don't even... Like, that seems to be the theme of this part of the recording session, just I don't even... What are people doing? Am I suddenly playing Call of Duty? Are they just, like, trying to get the AC-130 and hoping that'll carry them to a nuke so that they just auto-win? Like, let me tell you something. This game actually requires skill. You can't just hit the auto-win button. There is no auto-win button. Ink strikes are the closest to auto-win buttons, and they're more like I auto-win 2% of this map. Like, you're gonna have to fight for this 2% now. Yep, Django turned on us. Django was unchained and turned upon his former comrades in arms. Ah, boy. Like, look, I'm reduced to painting these tiny sections, scrounging for points, because I want more money. Because these guys are just shoved so far back. Cesar. Let me look down. Yeah, this map is... This is the map of a thoroughly defeated team. Like, I kind of want to feel bad for these people. Like, I don't think they've got a disconnector either. Like, let's take a look. Never mind, they've got either two disconnectors or nope. See, it seems like they might have a disconnector considering that last squid slot never is lighting up. In which case, I do feel bad now. Disconnectors, not their fault. Yeah, I think that's a disconnector, so never mind. Never mind, I do feel bad. See, I'm still human. Even with all this Splatoon salt, where I'm like, no mercy for the weak. The Space Marines can only be strong. When there's a disconnector, kind of feel bad. Although I don't feel as bad as I probably should, considering that Splatfest 2, we went 3 versus 4, and Raffle stomped. Wow. How did the guy with 0 points even die? You can't die while on spawn point. It's like if he was a straight disconnect, he wouldn't have been able to die. Because the spawn point makes you invulnerable. I'm really confused. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm going to assume that I should feel bad about that, unless I feel bad about it. Sorry for destroying you boys. But, I don't even know. How do you die? How do you have 0 points but not go 0-0? That's very confusing. That is very confusing.